remember older men used to have a discrimination thing back with me when I was a little girl. I always had to be invalid in the things that I would say, do whatever else when I was a straightforward and coherent person. They would deeply, like early on in life when I was just a little girl, deeply criticize me in mean and cruel ways. Because they just had a problem with me for whatever reason, as a person or whatever else. Older men, that's how it started out. They would just have some like thing with me being a flaw and shit like that early on when I was a little girl. Much older men, or just any given man, that it had to be the flaw to life and things for these men, or like I said, I always had to be the flaw to life and things for them, just by how I was, who I was, whatever else. To the point, like these men showed signs of jealousy to my validity, even going into being a little girl, because I was very coherent and I was very fluent in speech by the time I was a little girl, and the things that I talked about or whatever else were coherent and right on about what they were, and exact about what they were, whatever else, by the time I was a little girl. Exact for what they were and had a lot of sense or whatever else. Always in life, since from the time I could speak. And like I said, men had this thing with my invalidity by the time I was a little girl and teenager. They had a high interest in it, a high jealousy thing. Most of the time I can outdo them in a lot of things, mentally even.